You'll eventually have to do this, so might as well learn.
If we go from the stretch, should we put the ball in our glove or keep it in our hand? What? Hand. Okay, if you put it in your glove here and have to pick somebody off, there's no way you're going to be able to do that. Right? There's no way you're going to be able to get here and flip the ball over and get it. But you have to be careful. If your foot's on the rubber, and you're getting your sign, and your hands, the ball's in your hand, and you drop the ball, what's that called? A what?
Ball.
A ball. So you gotta be, you gotta think about this stuff.
Gotta get behind that L screen.
Alright? Get my signs.
We gotta move those kids right there.
Right here. Follow through and look.
Hey, you three.
Yeah, move those kids.
Same
Sit right
spot.
here. Come sit over here for me, please. Just want you to get away from that net.
Dylan's hitting that ball hard.
Just come sit right behind Jacob, please.
Just sit on the turf.
Thank you.
Y'all are funny enough looking. We don't need to make you more.
What if you're a sidearm?
Sidearm guys and submarine guys are a little different. Alright? Same thing. If you still have the same stance here, but you're still throwing and you're still finishing like this. You don't want to finish where you're spinning out of control. You want us to finish under control. Alright? Hey, at a college level, high school level, you want a pitcher who's not maximum effort. You got guys who are up there who are just maximum effort. Ugh. Every time. When you pitch, you want to be smooth and loose, under control, and then explode. Get the ball back, take a breather, reset, refocus, and go. You don't want to be a maximum effort pitcher. You've seen some of those kind of guys, right? Who are just like, every time. Stay under control. If you're loose, if your arm action's loose, that means you can get long. That is good, okay? Brandon Beachy. How many of you know who Brandon Beachy is with the Braves? He just did what? What happened to him? He was leading the National League in ERA, and then what happened? Y'all know what happened? Yeah, he has a tear in his elbow. He'll probably have to have Tommy John surgery. Alright? But Brandon Beachy was never a pitcher coming up through high school and college. All until the pros they found out that he was a pitcher. Yes. Alright? He has such a heavy ball. Brandon Beachy throws a little short arm, okay, like an infielder, like he used to play. Alright? The more you work on this stuff, arm action, get long and loose, the better off you are preventing any injuries. If you're short and explosive every time, you're going to be a lot of wear and tear on your elbows. Guys, listen. After you pitch, it is important that you need to ice your arm and you need to run. You need to run foul poles. You need to ice your arms. And listen to me, guys. Listen. Your Little League coaches need to be careful, and you are responsible for your arms. Don't be overthrown. Don't throw curveballs and breaking pitches early at young ages. You can get what they call Little League elbow, where you hurt your elbow so bad that most kids can't recover from it throwing a baseball. Safety is the primary focus, especially if you're a pitcher for your future.
What pitch can substitute a curveball?
A slider.
Change up. We just talked about it.
A slider is even sometimes harder on your, because it's a quicker snap. Okay? And some of y'all aren't developed enough yet to throw those kind of pitches. If you can spot your, if you can throw a 2-seam fastball that runs, a 4-seam fastball that's consistently straight, early in the count, and then work on the changeup, you can be effective. Now it's okay to learn how to throw a curveball, but you got to throw it properly. You've got to keep your elbow up. You got to keep it up at a 90-degree angle. You cannot start letting it get down here. This is where you develop tension in here and in the shoulder when you're here, and it can hurt your arms. Does everyone understand? Okay? So be careful on that. Rule of thumb, if you throw 72 pitches, how many days rest should you have? Do the math. It's an hour for every pitch. So how many hours should you have if you throw 72 pitches?
72 hours.
72 hours. Very good. All right. So you have to have, right there, a good 3-4 days rest. And think about this: your 72 pitches. How many pitches do you throw in the bullpen to get warm up? How many pitches do you throw in the bullpen to get warmed up?
3.
15, 20. You should throw more than 3. How many pitches do you throw between each inning?
About 5.
8.
You're allowed 5 pitches between innings. Say you pitch 5 innings, you throw 5 pitches, that's an additional 25. You've thrown over 100 pitches, and in the bullpen, 125 pitches getting loose. Y'all understand me? You've got to take care of your arms. And who's responsible for your arms? You are. You're responsible for your arms.
Tell them about rhythm.
Yeah.
Not walking around, digging, and taking forever.
Yeah, listen guys, the way we like our guys to do it is that this is the hardest position because you've got to battle and compete. The more time you take to think and ponder about stuff, the less effective you'll be. Alright? What you need to do is you get on that rubber, you get in a rhythm, you go, you pitch, boom, you get the ball back, you toe the rubber, and you get the next pitch, and let's go. Stay in a rhythm. If you keep, not throwing strikes or missing up or missing away, your catcher and your pitching coach will help pick you up. Does everyone understand? All right, they'll help you. But you can always go back to checking your foot, your landing foot. Drawing that line is simple. Making sure it's consistently landing where I'm at to throw strikes. And how do we do that? We do that through proper warm-up in the bullpen. Alright? Just a little quick pitching lesson for today. It's 11:47.
All right, boys.